Hello, this is Dennis Cavanaugh, meteorologist here at your National Weather Service office in Fort Worth, and this is a multimedia web briefing concerning the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms and flash flooding across north and central Texas for Monday and Tuesday. This briefing was prepared on Sunday, May 24, 2015, around 10 p.m. Even though we've been in a wet weather pattern, thunderstorm chances remain in the forecast for Memorial Day and Tuesday. Strong to severe thunderstorms are possible on both days, and starting with Memorial Day, we are expecting a cluster of thunderstorms to develop across west central Texas tomorrow morning, and then move northeast across portions of north and central Texas during the early afternoon hours of the day. It's possible that a second round of storms may develop across northwest Texas late tomorrow afternoon, and then move east across North Texas tomorrow evening. Another round of strong to severe thunderstorms is possible on Tuesday. These thunderstorms may develop across west central Texas and then move east across parts of north and central Texas Tuesday afternoon and evening. Because we've had quite a bit of rain already across north and central Texas this spring, with a couple of rounds of thunderstorms in the forecast for Monday, a flash flood watch has been extended through Monday evening for the entire region. Aside from severe weather, any additional thunderstorm activity is only going to add to the flooding problems that already exist across the region. As we take a closer look at Monday, the first round of storms is the one that is most likely to impact parts of north and central Texas. In this image, that includes those areas included in the orange bubble. This includes locations generally along and south of the Interstate 20 corridor. This line of storms is expected to move through from late tomorrow morning through the early afternoon hours of the day and does include a severe weather threat primarily comprised of large hail and damaging winds. For those locations included in the yellow bubble, mainly along and north of the I-20 corridor, that's where the second round of storms is most likely to impact later in the day on Monday. For these areas, storms are not as likely to develop because it is possible that the line of storms to the south earlier in the day will make conditions less favorable for this second round of storms to develop later in the day into Monday evening. However, if this second round of storms does develop and move east, there is a good chance that these storms will also be capable of producing severe weather in the form of large hail and damaging winds. As mentioned in the last image, any additional rainfall across the region may lead to flash flooding, so a flooding risk remains in place for the entire region tomorrow. On Tuesday, storms are most likely to develop during the late afternoon hours of the day west of I-35 near a line from Graham to Comanche. These storms are likely to remain isolated in nature on Tuesday. However, any storms that develop are likely to become severe and would be capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. The chances for storms on Tuesday are lower than they are across the region for Monday. However, those locations that do see storms may have to contend with some dangerous weather conditions. Because these storms are expected to remain isolated in nature, widespread flooding is less likely on Tuesday. While we are forecasting the potential for severe storms and flooding, we felt that it was important to review some terminology to help you better understand your risk when you hear a severe weather forecast. Keep in mind, a forecast for severe weather does not necessarily mean that you will be directly impacted by severe weather, but it is a good time or a good clue for you to keep paying attention to the weather forecast and remain up to date with changing weather conditions. If you find yourself under a severe thunderstorm watch, that means conditions are very favorable for severe thunderstorms to impact your location. However, storms may be several hours away, and all this means is this is a good time to review your safety plan and make sure that you are able to take shelter in case a warning is issued. If you find yourself in a severe weather warning, that means that severe weather is very likely to impact your location, and now is the time to take action or shelter. Remember, don't be afraid of the weather. Simply have a plan in place to protect yourself and your family if severe weather heads your way. Thank you for joining us for this video weather briefing. For more information and the latest forecast updates, please visit us on the web at www.weather.gov/Fort Worth. If you have any questions or comments regarding these video weather briefings, please feel free to email us at sr-fwd.webmaster@noaa.gov.